as humans, we're pretty smart, but we're also pretty stupid. Especially when it comes to things like the arcane rules we enforce on ourselves that make no sense, but we do them anyway. Like, for instance, we're allowed to show alcohol commercials. Plenty of commercials about alcohol, people drink, or people having alcohol, having fun. I stumbled there because the one thing you don't ever see is someone actually drink the alcohol. That's the rule. That's the rule. You want to show alcohol commercials, fine. But you cannot show someone actually consuming the liquid of alcohol. Why? Why? Because if a child is watching your alcohol commercial, they might be confused. Like, what is this? People are having fun. There's volleyball and music and dancing and smiles galore. But I don't know what it is they're doing. Hey, wait a minute. You put it in your mouth. Oh, well, now I need to have some of that. What? Either have it or don't have it. It almost feels like a weird concession by censorship, the they of censorship. Like, we don't really like the fact that you're advertising alcohol, but we know you have to do it, so just to protect the kids, you can't actually drink it. That makes perfect sense, right? Also, you could show boobs on television all you want. Just blur out the nipple. No one will know what they are. No one will know. It's insanity. It's insanity. They should do that with drug commercials, like pharmaceuticals. Because you know that America is one of two countries who allows that to be legal. Where's the weird censorship there? Like, you can show drugs for erectile dysfunction, but when you show the guy, you gotta, blur out his smile or something. I know, it makes no sense. None of it makes sense, but just blur out his enormous smile because of the big penis he now has. Yeah, those pills also make your penis bigger, is what I've heard. I don't know. Same thing applies for, I worked in the casino business. I worked in the casinos in the Midwest. Now, it's technically illegal to gamble in the Midwest. Unless, however, you're on water. Because then there's some international domain issue. Now, I think the rule was meant, like, if you're in the high seas of the ocean, then, we can't come after you for gambling, even if you're maybe an Illinois resident. But what the casinos did is they said, oh, we have to be on water? Well, we'll put our casinos on boats, and then it'll be legal. That's the difference. And that's what the state said, yeah, that's good enough. You put it on water, we have no problem with it, because that makes perfect sense. But then what happened was, originally it was, you had to put your casino on a boat, it had to go out and tour around for like a couple hours and then come back to port. And then they realized that's stupid, so then they said, well, you can leave it at the port, but it's still got to be on water. And then eventually what happened, now I worked at a casino in Des Plaines where there isn't a river or a lake anywhere around there. There is actually a river, but the casino is nowhere near it. But they still had the stupid rule, which was you had to be on water. So what did they do? They put water underneath the floor. So they're like, when you're building the foundation of this casino, I know normal foundations, it's cement and then the slabs and then you build the foundation. Well, this one, go ahead and put an extra layer in between the floor and the ground, and we're just going to fill that with water. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Salt water, fresh water, toilet water. Quite frankly, if you can make it so that all of everyone's feces and urine and toilet water goes under the floor and just stays there, maybe, it would be gross, but it would count as water, and then we'd be legal. Because that makes complete sense. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, humans? What are we doing? And it's also 2024. This is the kind of shit they made up back in the, 1600s. We should be smarter. Like, there's no one ever who raises their hand and says, like, isn't that stupid?